I want to share some of my favorite zero waste swaps with you, and this has to be one of my favorites. It's a collapsible reusable straw, which makes it so easy to throw in your bag and take with you absolutely anywhere you go. It's perfect for drinking anything that's not water and cold water if you have sensitive teeth like me. Obviously, this is just a really small part of reducing your single-use plastic footprint, but I love it so much, I had to share.
Eco-conscious swaps you can get at Kohl's. Wine is such a staple low-waste gift, and they have these reusable gift bags for it that are nice and sturdy and will last you a long time. If you already own a Keurig, they carry the My K-Cup, which is a reusable coffee filter. Then you can fill it up with bulk coffee instead of buying the little disposable plastic ones. I love bowls like this that are deep enough to prep your meals with, but they also have a lid so you can store your leftovers away in the same container. If you like to wash your dishes by hand, they have this bamboo drying rack which is completely unpackaged. They have lots of wooden and stainless steel cooking utensils. I like how these ones don't come in packs, so you only have to buy what you need.
5 things I don't buy anymore after becoming more low waste and minimalist. Paper towels or tissue. I just use rags or bamboo toilet paper. Makeup wipes. I use a facial cleansing bar and reusable cotton rounds for around my eyes. Floss picks. This one's refillable. Liquid dish soap. You guys know my routine. Duplicates. I save so much money by only buying one of what I need. New sustainable swaps at Target. These infused bottles are refillable, so instead of buying a whole new bottle of cleaner when you run out, you just get the refill and add it to the same bottle. This hand sanitizer from Hand in Hand comes in an easily recyclable or reusable aluminum bottle, and for every bottle purchased, they donate soap and clean water to children in need. Tide recently launched their plant-based laundry detergent. The box isn't plastic-free but has 50% less plastic than the alternative. MBD has a similar product. These core menstrual cups create less waste, or they have organic cotton tampons. The brand helps provide pads and health education for girls in Kenya.
Today, I thought I'd show you guys how I upcycle old skincare bottles. I only want the glass. I'm going to take out the pump and take it to TerraCycle, take off the label. I don't have any Goo Gone, but just using warm water does the trick. I'm a sucker for plants in small containers, so I'm going to cut this right here and boom.
Here's a really simple, easy, and cheap DIY mouthwash recipe. All you need is to upcycle a type of bottle. You're also going to need 2 essential oils, one for flavoring and one for antibacterial purposes. After that, you'll need some baking soda and put that into your bottle. I don't ever measure this, but I assume it's around 1 tablespoon. Then you want to fill your bottle almost all the way up to the top, leaving just enough room to put 2 drops of each of the essential oils you chose into your bottle. And bam, all you have to do now is shake it up and you're left with a perfect DIY, really super cheap mouthwash bottle that's going to reduce your plastic waste by a ton.
This is my zero waste laundry routine. So I'll show you my plastic-free detergent, but I'm still working through some old stain remover. This is my plastic-free detergent that's shipped to me in a compostable box, and it only costs 22 cents a load. And these dryer balls replace dryer sheets that you'll never have to buy again.
3 random things in my sustainable home that just make sense. Number 1, a bookcase full of soaps. All of these I handmade myself, and every time I ran out of one, I just pick a new one and I'm good to go. Number 2, a tower of colorful plastic-free toilet paper. Number 3, a bag full of charcoal sticks which I use to purify tap water.
Compostable phone cases, they exist. So this is my phone case from Pila, and this is my old phone case from Pila that I've broken down into tiny pieces so they would biodegrade quicker. And then I throw them into my compost bin so they can be one with the earth. Thanks, Pila.
You do that, I'm going to do that. If you do that, I'm going to do that. If you do this, I'm going to do that.
Well, if I just did it?
You don't want to do that.
So these are some of the eco-friendly low-waste swaps that I have in my kitchen.
So first, this is a dish brush that will completely biodegrade in my compost whenever I'm done with it, but also when this dish brush gets old, you can easily take it off, oh gosh, and then just insert a new one. I also get these completely biodegradable brushes at Target, and then I just refill this container with Dr. Bronner's soap for washing my dishes. For some of the ways I store food, I use beeswax wrap for like vegetables and fruit, and like it replaces like saran wrap, so you can put it on like bowls and stuff. And then these different like silicone baggies are just to replace Ziploc bags that last for a really long time. And then for washing my dishes, I use drops, which actually saves you money. It's only 19 cents a load, and it's like subscription based, can be sent to your door, and it's completely plastic free, and it's sent to you in a compostable box as well.
Things I don't buy anymore due to zero waste, part 2. Plastic packaged toilet paper. Instead, I buy these ones that come in paper, plus part of the money goes to charity to help build toilets in developing countries. Makeup remover wipes. Instead, I use oil and a reusable towel or roundel. Deodorant? Well, you know that, I make my own. Things I don't buy anymore due to zero waste, part 1. Liquid soap, instead I use a soap bar. Liquid shampoo, instead I use a shampoo bar. Liquid conditioner, I use a solid conditioner. And toothpaste, I like to use the solid dental tubs. Have you tried this before?
Eco-friendly, biodegradable face mask I wear daily. Single-use face masks are often made of plastic-based materials that end up as plastic pollution. Even reusable masks that are made from synthetic fabrics like polyester still contain plastic. I couldn't find the all-natural mask I was looking for, so I decided to sell these 100% handmade, biodegradable hemp and cotton masks on my store. If you've been breaking out from your mask, these are naturally antibacterial, so they're better for your skin and the planet. Plus, they look great with everything. If you want to check them out, you can head to the link in my bio. Easiest zero-waste swap that you can make. Millions of kitchen sponges are discarded around the world on a daily basis, and unfortunately they are mostly made of plastic and will take 52,000 years to decompose in a landfill. For an eco-friendly alternative, I use these 100% natural plant fiber loofahs that come in a 3-pack. They're flat at first, so you just run them under water to plump them up. I find that they're overall more durable and last longer than a typical sponge, except these ones are 100% biodegradable and compostable. I use it with my zero-waste dishwashing kit and soap bar. They're all from Mindful Goods. The link to the website is in my bio.
The first thing I do in my zero waste nighttime routine is put away my laptop that I bought secondhand and work in my refillable notebook. You can replace the pages every year so that you don't have to throw it out. I've made it a point to separate my workspace from my sleeping space, so I always grab a glass of water and head upstairs to my bathroom. I always put my hair up with this hair tie that I have been notorious for because I've kept up with it for over a year. And then I'll start my skincare routine, which starts by taking off my makeup. So I use this brand called Mad Hippie. It's an oil cleanser, so I take off my makeup that way. Sometimes it looks a little crazy. And then I'll hop in the shower to actually do the second part of the double cleanse, which is wash my face. I don't have a lot of shower products, only this refillable shampoo and package-free soap. And then I put on whatever I'm going to wear for the night. Lately, that's been my DIY tie-dye outfit that I made here on TikTok, and I do have a skincare routine, but it's not entirely zero waste. I choose to support sustainable brands, and lately I've been loving lighting a candle for bedtime just to kind of set the mood. I do put it out before I eventually tuck myself in, and that's my nighttime routine.
Toothpaste Bits has a new flavor. It's watermelon hibiscus and it's summer in your mouth. If you're unfamiliar with this brand, it's a great alternative to plastic toothpaste tubes. We're not trying to fill up the ocean and landfill with our plastic. Just bite down, it foams up like normal, then you're brushing your teeth and you're reducing your waste.
Instead of recycling all your plastics, try to extend their life and find a second use for them. For your daily products that contain a lot of plastic, try searching for plastic-free options of that same product. Instead of continuously buying doggy bags, try to give your old thin plastics a second life. Why, hello there. This is a package from a small business in Oklahoma called Hawaiian Bamboo. Now let me show you what's inside and tell you why I love them. She ships 100% plastic free and she partners with the Art of Kindness shop to ship me these eco-friendly themed stickers which are super cute. I'm adding them to my laptop which I'm currently working on stickering. And for the main event, the Hawaiian Bamboo straws. The owner Maple has a bamboo forest growing in her Oklahoma backyard, so she did the girl boss thing and started a business with this awesome material she had. She creates handmade bamboo straws, which is so awesome because you can tell they are all different, unique shapes and sizes. And I didn't even know this before I got my package, but she gives them to you in this awesome little holder so you can just display it on your counter and they're easy to grab. And here's why I will rave about bamboo straws over stainless steel. Sensitive teeth, sometimes stainless steel is just way too cold for my teeth. And secondly, I don't feel like they ever alter the taste of my drink. Once you get them, all you have to do is sanitize, let them air dry, and What is a sponge cloth? It's a cloth that mimics a paper towel, but it can replace up to 15 rolls of them. It's affordable and it's compostable at the end of its lifespan. It's kind of stiff, but it loosens up once you wet it, you wring it, and you add your favorite cleaning agent. It's a great no-streak way to clean furniture, countertops, and floors. Yeah, you can rinse it and let it air dry, or you can throw it in your dishwasher. They're super easy to use and super awesome.
Natural zero-waste deodorant that actually works. When you switch from a standard deodorant to a natural one, your body needs time to adjust. Standard aluminum-based deodorants can cause your body to produce excess bacteria that makes you sweat more than you naturally would. By detoxing your armpits for the first few weeks when you're switching, you'll get rid of built-up toxins and clean out your underarm pores so that your natural deodorant will actually work. I use mine by wetting the bar, applying it, and letting it sit for a minute before I rinse and apply my zero waste deodorant. If you want to try the set that I use, you can get them from Mindful Goods. The link to the website is in my bio.
Here's a look into my to-go bag to eliminate some of my daily waste. First up is a little obvious, we just have a water bottle for on the go. Then we have wrapped up utensils that works as a few different things. An emergency hair tie, an emergency napkin, and utensils to avoid plastic disposable ones. Tupperware container in case I have leftovers while going out to eat. A bag for unexpected shopping, and a straw for if I go to a restaurant.
Things I don't buy anymore thanks to Zero Waste Living Part 2. I save all my bands from produce. I know it's small, but it makes me happy. I gave up plastic wrap and aluminum foil and just use pans instead. For the cost of a pack of sponges, I can buy a dish brush that's gonna last me a whole year. Talk about a win. Like for Part 3.
Hey, these are 3 zero waste swaps you can literally start making today. Soap stands are really cool and make your soap last a lot longer, but we're not spending money today. What you really need is an old jar lid and some rubber bands. You're just gonna put your rubber bands on the jar lid just like this, and then you're gonna crisscross them between each other until it looks like this. Now take your soap bar, or in my case a shampoo bar, set it on top of your soap lift, put it in your shower, and you're done. Now if you get one of these plastic shaker lids, pair it with a mason jar. They actually fit perfectly on top of mason jars, and now you have a nice shaker for DIY dry shampoo or bulk spices. And lastly, don't buy travel size items, just use old containers. Plastic or not, containers can keep being used. So just hold your full size products inside of smaller containers instead of buying secondary products. Let's talk about plastic versus metal razors. Pros of plastic ones: they're easy to use, they have simple upkeep, and the handles are really cheap. Cons: the blades are expensive and they're really bad for the environment. Pros of metal razors like this leaf shave razor: they're good for the environment, everything is recyclable, they're easy to use, and the blades are really cheap. Cons: the handle is expensive and it's a lot more upkeep.